Nakumari Jack.
Yeah.
So it is from the other end to the other end. And basically you're talking about 5 acres. Now the recovery was through a civil suit filed by Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission against 3 individuals, namely Sale Chepkole, Titus Kipkemboi, former Commissioner of Lands, Wilson Gachanja, and 2 private entities, namely Pembeni Limited and Liberty Assurance Company Limited. Now, both of these limited liability companies, Pembeni and Liberty Assurance Company Limited, are linked to former Member of Parliament for Aldai constituency, Jimmy Chok. It is from the other end. Yeah, from the other end to this end.
I think before the brief,
if you one out, as you can see, there are 2 units here. In total, there are 20 houses.
Okay.
So it is from the other end to the other end. And basically you're talking about 5 acres. So with your permission, may I proceed to read the brief? Members of the 4th Estate. Now I have a brief here from Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, South Rift Region Office, Nakuru. My name is Gov't, Regional Manager in charge of this region. So I'll proceed to read as follows. This is a brief in respect of recovery of prime government land with 20 houses grabbed by private individuals, both natural and unnatural. The property is situated within Nakuru Town Center, Nakuru City County. It is Nakuru Municipality, Block 5, 2021. As you are aware, the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission is mandated to trace, recover, and return to the public any corruptly acquired assets. Asset recovery is one of the key strategies that the Commission deploys in the fight against corruption. It seeks to extinguish the benefits that accrue from corrupt conduct and deter other will-be offenders. Now, in Nakuru County alone, EACC has continued to recover grabbed public property, mainly agricultural land, road reserve, land reserved for extension of state agencies and government houses for civil servants. Currently, in Nakuru City County alone, EACC has civil cases which are active in court seeking recovery of grabbed property. And the value of this property as of now is more than 7 billion. We have more than 30 active civil cases in various stages in our courts. Now, the case we are discussing today is one of the notable cases that have been completed in court. In this case, EACC has recovered about 5 acres of government land belonging to the Ministry of Housing and Urban Development within Nakuru Town Center, which had been grabbed by private individuals through private companies and proxies. Now, the land, which includes 20 prime government house units, has an estimated current value of 345 billion Kenya shillings. Now, this house extends from that end to that farthest end. Now, the recovery was through a civil suit filed by Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission against 3 individuals, namely Saleh Chepkole, Titus Kipkemboi, former Commissioner of Lands, Wilson Gachanja, and 2 private entities, namely Pembeni Limited and Liberty Assurance Company Limited. Now, both of these limited liability companies, Pembeni and Liberty Assurance Company Limited, are linked to former Member of Parliament for Aldai constituency, Jimmy Choge. He is now deceased. The land was fraudulently allocated by former Commissioner of Lands, Wilson Gachanja, to 2 individuals, namely Saleh Chepkole and Titus Kipkemboi, who subsequently transferred to private companies, namely Pembeni and Liberty Assurance Company. Now, the judgment in favor of the Commission was issued by our Honorable Justice Mwangi Njoroge of the Nakuru Environment and Land Court on 22nd September 2023, who nullified all the transactions leading to the illegal transfer of the land and ordered that the property be registered in the name of the Permanent Secretary to the Treasury, in trust and on behalf of the Ministry of Housing and Urban Development, as required by law. In the judgment, the court upheld the Commission's submissions that at the time of allocation, the land was government property and as such was not available for allocation in any manner whatsoever to the defendants or any other person, and therefore all the transactions were declared to be fraudulent, illegal, null and void, and conferred no interest or right in or over the suit property to the registered owners. Now, the Commission is currently pursuing the rectification of the Nakuru Land Register by the registrar to have new title issued in the name of the government, as ordered by the court. Once ready, EACC will hand over the title to the government. Now, EACC will want to send this message to all persons holding titles to grabbed government land in this region to voluntarily surrender the same to the Commission, instead of waiting for costly and lengthy court processes, which will nevertheless see them surrender the property at the end of the day. EACC, as you all know, is empowered to enter into such negotiations with such persons under the framework of alternative dispute resolutions. The case was filed in 2018. So if you start calculating the number of years it has taken in court, those are about 5 years.
Okay. You have mentioned that you still have cases pending in court.
Yes.
Of these cases, maybe do we have any public officers involved who are still sitting?
I don't have the names with me now, but obviously there are public officers who have been sued as well.
What is the current status of the houses? Are they occupied and maybe by...
These houses are occupied by basically civil servants, employees of the government. The occupants of the houses, as we speak, are government employees and they are lawfully occupying those houses. So we will not be seeking the ejection. What we sought in court was to have the legal transfer to these private individuals to revert to the government. So that has been achieved through the courts. And what remains is now to cancel all those illegal transfers and have title reissued to the government. The occupants, who are civil servants, they pay rent to the government. Well, as a representative of the Commission, I'd just like to encourage all public officers in dealing with land matters to follow the law.
Thank you.
Shombe, if she's not a mastermind behind all this thing.
Kamera zote na mtu ajezoea.
Who's coming, boss?
Hii barabara hii si ni Gusii Road.
anazunguka tu round.